Hey, this is Dr. Ernicki with CellGen Regenerative Medicine. So probably the most popular question that we get about stem cell therapy and regenerative medicine is, what does it cost? And this is sort of like going to the mechanic and saying, what would it cost for car repair? Well, it depends on what's needed, what is wrong, and then what options there are to deal with it and repair it. And the same is true, of course, with regenerative medicine. It's going to depend, the cost will depend on what is it that's the problem, and then what's the best tool for it and how much of it you might need. So even if we said, well, the solution for your problem is going to be stem cell therapy, do you need 1 milliliter, 2 milliliters, 5 milliliters? All of these things are going to affect the cost. But what I can tell you is this, is that if we compared it to the cost of, say, a surgery, knee replacement surgery, for example, or hip replacement, it is going to be radically lower. And I understand your insurance is probably going to cover some portion of your knee replacement surgery, but you'll still have a deductible. You'll still have a copay. And if you're talking about a $50,000 to $100,000 surgery, then a 20% copay is still going to be more than the cost of regenerative medicine in almost all cases. So just your copay alone is typically going to be more expensive. And then there's the cost of the missed time from work to get the surgery and to recover from it. So what does that cost you? And then what happens if something goes wrong? If you don't have a good response to the surgery and you wind up having to go back in and have another surgery. That's not an uncommon thing to happen. I'm not suggesting that it's most people who have surgery that has to happen with, but it does happen more often than people might realize. So think about the costs of all those kinds of things. Whereas with regenerative medicine, yes, you're going to pay out of your pocket, like I've discussed in previous videos. This isn't being covered by insurance yet, but it is something where you lose no time from work, so there's no missed time there, and you're going to have a much lower cost than probably just your copay, let alone your deductible. And you get to stay in the game. You get to keep doing the things that you need to do to be able to earn your living. And then you don't have nearly the consequence that can come out of it as you could with a surgical issue. So we have options that range from fairly inexpensive all the way up to major significant procedures and everything in between. But still, even the most expensive service that we've offered yet to date is going to be less than probably what you're going to wind up spending out of your own pocket for a replacement, whether it be hip or knee or something like that. So all in all, the cost is very low compared to what your alternatives are, I would argue. Please post any questions or comments you might have below. We'd love to see what we could do to help you out. Please let us know if you'd like to schedule a consultation. Give the office a call, and we'll be happy to help you out with that. Again, Dr. Ernicki with CellGen Regenerative Medicine.